chair recognizes Chairman Dickey for 2 invite resolutions. Chairman Dickey.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and members of the House. On behalf of myself and Representative Patty Bentley, who represent Peach County, just wanted to tell you a little bit what happened 3 months ago down in Peach County. 2 members of our Peach County Sheriff's Office were responding to a call concerning a neighbor dispute on Hardison Road in Peach County. It's a routine call in a quiet neighborhood, not far from some of my peach orchards. 2 residents of the area were riding ATVs, and when converted by this agitated neighbor, threatened them. And the victims left the scene, called 911, and Sergeant Patrick Sondren and Deputy Darrell Smallwood responded to the victims' residence and interviewed them. As they exited patrol cars and began to walk down the driveway towards the home to talk to the subject, this should have been a very quick and easy problem for these 2 seasoned law enforcement officers. The driveway they entered even had a "Back the Blue" sign on it. As far as the officers knew, Sondren and Smallwood were just going to speak to an upset neighbor. Immediately, the subject pulled out a gun and both officers were shot and killed. Officers from numerous surrounding agencies reported to the location. The shooter was located a short time later, continued to fire, and again, before being shot and wounded and taken into custody. On this Sunday, November 6th, Patrick and Darrell demonstrated a selfish and sacrificial act of love by standing in the gap between good and evil. They gave their lives in doing so. So today, I asked the Peach County Sheriff's Office and the families here, just want to tell you, it's a great loss of life in Peach County. The resolutions speak to this. Their family, Patrick Sondren, a veteran of the United States Air Force, chose a career in law enforcement and continued on Fort Valley Department and the Byron Police Department before finding his home with the Peach County office 13 years ago. He held the rank of sergeant, and he was a dedicated public servant, respected partner in law enforcement, a well-loved friend of many, and was recognized as a true ambassador for Peach County. He was devoted husband to his wife, Melissa, and father to his 3 children, Jacob, Ethan, and Sierra Rose, who are here today. Darrell Smallwood, a veteran of the United States Marine, began his career in law enforcement as a jailer in Dooley County. He became a mandated officer in 2005 and began to work patrol. He transferred to the Peach County Sheriff's Department in 2011. And being a great, loving and father to his children and patrol officer. Left agreed for Darrell is his spouse, Melanie Bickford, and his children, Hawk, Harley Ann, and Wyatt. His parents, Becky, Ernie Foster, and Johnny Smallwood. So thank you for standing here this morning for that family. We have many in the gallery from Peach County, from the Byron area, and I would like to recognize all those and other family members in the gallery also. If you could stand and be recognized. I'm going to ask my fellow legislator Patty Bentley here, who shares Peach County with me, to say a few words, and then I want my Peach County Sheriff Terry Deese, who's also president of Georgia Sheriff's Association this year, to say a few words. Patty.
Thank you, Representative Dickey. Families, on behalf of all members of the Georgia House of Representatives, we want to let you know that we are praying for you, we stand with you, and we may the peace of the Lord and the comfort of the Holy Spirit be with you all today and forevermore. And to all of our members of the Peach County Sheriff Department, Dooley County Sheriff Department, and Peach County Board of Commissioners that are here, we thank you for your support to these families as well. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I just want to say thank you, Mr. Speaker, House of Representatives. Representative Dickey and Representative Bentley. We are very fortunate to have two very good representatives with us in this House. And I also want to say, as you all heard, that we're from Peach County. Georgia being the peach state, just remember one thing. There's only one peach in the peach state. So if you ever dine our way, stop by, and if we can't furnish you some peaches, I'm sure Representative Dickey's got a few extra laying around. But just a word about our profession. Most of you don't realize this, but Peach County is the youngest county in the state. We were formed in 1925. This is the first in line of duty deaths that we've had in the history of our county. So this has really been a tragedy. We're asked a bunch of times, how do you do this? How do you survive? Why are you still doing this? And it's because of the love and support we've received, not just from our brothers in blue, our law enforcement friends, because a lot of people in Peach County don't realize it, but Houston County Sheriff's Office, Warner Robins Police Department, Perry Police Department were answering our calls that next week to give us time to get our thoughts together. I had one lady call me at home about midnight and says, "Terry, there's a Houston County deputy here trying to tell my son what to do. Does he need to do it?" And I said, "Well, if he don't, I'll see him at the jail in the morning." Now, I'll let you make that choice. But again, we are very honored. I'm honored to be sheriff in a community that I grew up in. We're home of the #1 bus company in the world, Bluebird. We have the best peaches in the world. We've got Fort Valley State University and the finest citizens in the Middle Georgia area that you'll ever want to meet. But it's been almost 3 months now, and we still get gifts in the mail for the families from all over the United States. The support and love we have has just been amazing. And I know I got calls from a number of people in this room also, and those were greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, if I could, Ethan Sondren, a son of Officer Sondren, wanted to say a few words to the group. If you could, Ethan.
Good morning. Only thing I can say is that, Sheriff was talking about people asking why do they still do it, and for my dad, he was born to serve. That's all he wanted to do. He would have done anything for anybody, and that's why he was a police officer. And that's why I looked up to him so much. And I just ask that the House and the state of Georgia just remember what police officers do for us each day, and for always back the blue. Thank you.